What's good? It's your boy Josh Levi, and you are watching the Hip Hop Guru.
My name is Alex. This is another episode of the Sit Down on the Hip Hop Guru. And today we have a good friend and somebody who's returning to the show, Josh Levi, brother. How you doing?
What's good in the hood? Feeling good, man.
Oh, man. How is it feeling to be back in Toronto?
I love the 6, right? The 6?
The 6.
I love being here, man. I mean, look at this. Beautiful view, nice city, good vibes, good food, good people. Got off stage, had an amazing show on tour, and I can't complain.
Yeah, life is good?
Life is good, bro.
There we go. That's what we like to hear. That is like what we like to hear. So let's talk about the tour right now. You were on tour with FLO. Yesterday you just had your show in Toronto. Talk to me about how it was being on stage and how the tour is so far.
The girls are super amazing, and I was excited to be a part of this tour. I jumped on as a surprise in Houston, my hometown, and I did New York, and then yesterday it was Toronto, which I think was the best show yet. And the energy was just through the roof, bro. I started my set with my new song, Feel the Bass, and people was like screaming it at me, saying, "Get your money," while I was performing. And I had both my ears in, but I could still hear.
That's how loud it was, yeah.
Yeah. So it was electric.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that's incredible. Because that's one of those songs that you feel it in the bass, of course. You know, you got to, I feel the bass. But then, like, when you're performing it, too, you probably get that crazy energy of adrenaline as well.
Yeah.
When you're going through it. Yeah.
I always describe that song as an adrenaline rush. There's so much. It's from my debut album. There's so much on there that hit different parts, but that one is for the people that just want to, when they're in the mood to rage and just feel the 808s, feel the low end, feel the bass, which is a very Houston thing. And yeah, when I'm performing, it's super fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the single. You know, it's a prelude. The only bad thing that I saw in the comments was that people were mad that it was short. And they said, "I want this to be longer. Why is it short?"
Bro, where's the rest of the song? This, we need an extended version. That, blah blah blah. But now there's an extended version. One thing about me, bro, I listen to the fans. This was a prelude, so this song was literally an interlude, and then became just like the first song to like start the world of like the new sound and my album. So it was really just meant to like set the scene, set the stage.
Absolutely.
And then the dance community and just people and my fans really kind of like exceeded my expectations with just like loving this song. So yeah, I saw the comments, I saw the complaints, I saw the concerns, and I'm happy to report that the extended version by this time is out.
There we go.
Yes.
So you've said before that your albums are like, to describe an album, your album experience, like a roller coaster. You know, the way it takes you on a journey and you go up and down and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what is this new album in that? Because I know that you played it for some people in New York recently, and then you posted on your story that if you text the number or email, you can get an advanced listen of it.
Yeah. That's so funny that I said that, because this is my debut album. Everything I put out has been EPs, and this debut album is basically like the most elevated, evolved version of Josh to date, but it's still true to like what I've the energy I've been on.
Yeah.
So this album quite literally is about like the highs and lows, and it's a crazy, wild ride. That's the whole theme of the album. So it's funny that I said that in the past, because that's literally what the concept and the world of this album is, with the theme, which I'm really, really excited to reveal. But yeah, I played it for fans in New York, for some Levi legends, and It was the best feeling, bro. Like this album is my most prized possession right now. It's something that I feel like I've had in my pocket that I've just been like holding on tight to. So to share it just a little bit, with my fans was like a really exciting experience and something I want to do like as much as possible. So I'm actually gonna do that today in Toronto and every city on tour.
That's amazing.
Put find some speakers or maybe do some parking lot parties with some cars with trunk speakers and just press play on a few songs from the album and give my fans like a glimpse of what's to come.
That's awesome. What are the vices? What is there a level of ego in that one? A little different.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, you like.
In the album,
Yeah.
there's a little bit of everything. There's vulnerability, there's confidence, there is frustration, there is tension, there's joy, there's feel good. I really, specifically with this album, I wanted it to represent me as a human overall.
Yeah.
So as I've been playing it just for like different people on my team, and I've been explaining that this is not a club album, this is not a love album, this is not a heartbreak album, but it's just a human album. There's moments in the album where you'll hear just like how I feel about life.
Yeah.
But there's also relationship stuff, but there's also songs for the parties, for the clubs, for the day parties, for the nighttime, for being outside, and there's songs when you can't go outside, quite literally. So it's a little bit of everything.
So, because I know you said previously that you don't like to categorize albums with like genres and stuff like that, because like the term pop is like popular, but what is it about R&B or hip hop or anything that doesn't make that pop, right? So, but is there a direction that you want to go that is more prominent in the side that you want to have this album in?
I think, I mean, if you ask certain people, they might say it's R&B. I think there's like definitely some odes to like the classic R&B that I love and appreciate and am a fan of. But I feel like it's also very experimental.
Awesome.
I don't know how people would categorize Feel the Bass, but I saw someone being like, R&B, here we are, and then they put Feel the Bass, and I was like, couldn't tell you.
There we go.
It's genres I really more so leave for people to decide, but in terms of me, when I'm creating the music, when I'm writing the songs, when I'm going to the studio, when the ideas pop in my brain, I don't have a genre. I truly can say that I don't have a genre in my mind. I just go with my heart.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I like that. Because like, what is a genre, to be honest, when you're able to just do a lot of like genre bending as well, because if you're able to do a lot at once, then why should you be categorized into one box kind of thing?
Yeah, I think genres are just maybe ways for people to help organize things, but they're also very limiting. I think Beyoncé said genres are a funny little thing, funny little concept or something from her new Cowboy Carter album, and I really loved how she just like pointed out the fact that they're cool, but we don't really need them.
Yeah. And you can see like as a superstar artist and human that she is, and she's able to do all these different genres as well and be so good at it. There's no limiting to anything like that at that level.
Man.
I saw that you went to the show as well. How was that?
Yes. Why did everybody see that? I mean, I guess I was posting all the videos, but that was dope, bro. I went to the first date, and I got lucky enough to just be free that day because I'm, as you know, on tour and moving around and all over the place. But I literally landed in LA like the day before, and I could go that day, and it was the most inspiring, best night ever. Just seeing the Queen, living legend, do her thing at such the highest of high levels, and to witness that in my time, I'm so grateful for that. And I just definitely was taking notes and just taking it all in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What was the best part of the show?
Best part of her show, best part of Cowboy Carter, I would say, I think Blue Ivy is just like so cool to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just like, it feels like she's the future, and just watching how proud like Beyonce is of her daughter, and then her daughter follow the footsteps of like the legend herself is just like really full circle and like special to witness.
Absolutely.
So when she came out and she like killed that choreo, I was like, wow. Yeah, that was special.
That is awesome, and I think it's so cool how she has like a Grammy at such a young age
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
She's more accomplished than all of us and so young, but that's what happens when you are music royalty like that.
Mhm.
So
No, that's incredible. Shout out to them, and I hope to one day go to a concert. Fingers
Yes.
crossed, fingers crossed.
yes.
So like, also birthday dance is going crazy. Absolutely, that's like the new Happy Birthday song that's replacing, and
Yeah.
it's going like insane on YouTube as well. What was your original vision with that song?
I wanted a song that made people feel good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have been listening to a lot of songs that make me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think something clicked in my brain of like, the stuff you make, Josh, is like really cool, but wouldn't it be nice to have something that instantly brings people joy? That isn't maybe as like, or like in your own way, but isn't maybe as like edgy and dark as like your usual shit. And so I was like, yeah, let me just make a two-step song that forces people to celebrate themselves when it's even not their birthday, or if it is their birthday, but give themselves a reason to like have a good time, feel good, and dance no matter what time of year it is.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the idea behind it.
I like that. And then you included that one as well on disc 2, the scratched up version,
Mhm.
which was a cool release because the first one, the disc 2 released in 2022, right? Or
Yeah.
20, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the new one's gonna be disc 3.
No,
No,
the discs are done.
the discs are done.
Yes.
And
I
the-
think I've
huh?
said it here first exclusively.
Yeah.
It's the debut album now. So
Okay.
and it's a separate new world.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think like maybe I'll do a trilogy like maybe at some point. But yeah, the debut album it's like the new and improved version.
No, I like that. It's like a new chapter.
Yes.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So like, that's awesome.
Thank you, bro.
I'm really looking forward to seeing that and hearing that and seeing the direction that you have with that as well.
You'll hear some. Are you gonna stick around for the
Yeah.
playback?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll be. If you are, I'll be playing some of it. So
Okay, fire.
you'll get to hear.
I'm actually really excited to hear that. So you're in a happy place right now in your life. What gives you joy in like moments that you want to feel happy and that to try to stay grounded when you feel like your dreams are starting to feel real, like when you're going in towards that album mode and stuff like that, and even in life in general?
My family brings me so much joy. I think life has gotten so simple for me now. The career stuff is cool, but I was just telling my homie that like I don't really make music to go viral. I don't really make music to like try to sell, millions of copies. Obviously, that's like my goal. That's any artist's goal. But I can't say that those things are like what drive me.
Yeah.
I think just being a testament of perseverance and hope to my family is something that like literally brings me here today. And then just, life is so short and life is so precious and health is like a real thing and life is not guaranteed. So
Yeah.
literally the simple fact that like I can text my grandma every day and she wakes up breathing, to me that makes me happy.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Absolutely. No, it's literally because a lot of people don't appreciate what they have until like moments are kind of told that they're slowed down, right?
Yeah, or
So-
till it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really hard because you don't want to be in that place and be like, why not, and why did I not appreciate that in the moment, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't want to wait until it's too late to love the people I need to love, and appreciate and be grateful for what I have.
Yeah.
Even if, I could have more, even if I want to work hard to have more, I don't want to wait till it's too late.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So like in the moments of like, because last time we were talking about like your full life kind of story and stuff like that, and I really, and I'm motivated by what you've done, because like those are goals in my list that I like would dream of doing, so like you're an idol to so many people, but like for the people that like are going through a time in like hard moments, what do you remind yourself to keep moving forward when you kind of have doubts sometimes?
Sometimes it's good to look back at how far I've come. Bro, it's so hard to like just even take a step back from what's right in front of me. So it's very introspective to pause, breathe, take a step back, and see the journey from a little bit of a further view. And that helps me, because a lot of this job and a lot of what I do of this race of like sharing myself and sharing my gift feels like a rat race sometimes. And it feels like the goal is not like the destination is not visible at all. It's like you're just moving forward on a hamster wheel. So as much as I can, try to like appreciate how far God has taken me, just from today to like, a couple months ago to years ago. That helps me keep going.
Absolutely. No, that's incredible, because it's like really hard to being in the moment. You never think of like really kind of where you are and like what you can appreciate, but being able to be like grounded like that and understand like, because a lot of people want things to happen like so fast and stuff like that, but life's a journey, and you have to be able to learn how to deal with certain situations so you can be stronger, so that when it does happen, you're stronger to appreciate the moment when it's success, kind of thing.
Exactly, man. That's the mindset I have. I put one foot in front of the other every single day, take it one step at a time, and try my best.
That's all we can do, right?
Yeah.
That's all.
That's it.
No, I like that. So, you also recently met with Leon Thomas. What was that about?
Leon, he's my guy. I'm so proud of like the Issa Rae video. Anybody black that is like successful, thriving, being given their flowers, also brings me joy. And we've been connected for some time, but he randomly was at the New York show that I had.
Sweet. Yeah.
And he gave me my flowers. And one thing about me, I'm the type of artist where I have no ego at all. No pun intended, because I have a song called Ego, but I have no ego at all when it comes to telling my friends and my peers and other artists like, yo, you're doing your shit, you should be proud and keep shining. And this is a moment, I hope you're taking it in. Even if I do it sometimes and then the other artist doesn't give me that energy back, which makes me feel stupid, to be honest, I still don't mind, because I just love, like, I don't know, affirming people.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was kind of like a really cool moment with Leon, and we both kind of affirmed each other, and he's killing it.
No, that's incredible. Who do I have to call to try to figure out how to get you guys on a song together?
I don't know. I don't know. I could make that call.
That would feed families.
Maybe the call's already made.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right, then. See no evil, speak no evil. And, all right, now, I'm not telling nobody. I'm not telling nobody. That's incredible. I think it's cool how you guys both have a history in like music and film as well, which is very similar.
No, I have the utmost respect for him. He's a real artist, a real musician, a real songwriter, a real vocalist, a real craftsman, and it's just time. It's God's timing, so it's nice to watch.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That is incredible. And also, supporting your friends. A lot of people feel like it's really hard to, in general, not even this situation, but like a lot of people want to hold back and not say things, so it looks kind of like they're too cool or anything like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just crazy to me.
Bro, it's weird. This music thing is so weird. I don't fit in. I'll never get used to it. I have these conversations all the times with my friends and just like my family. Like, you guys, I really respect this person, and I hit them up and they showed me love, but then it was like weird when I met them. It's always like, I don't know if anybody ever talks about that, but it's challenging for me for sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just try my best. I try to be myself. I try to have no ego, and sometimes if I feel stupid, I feel stupid. But at least I showed love.
Absolutely.
Then it's worth it. I guess.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, if it's a genuine thing, it doesn't matter how you look,
Yeah.
Because you're being yourself. You're being real.
Exactly.
And that's the
Amen
most
to that.
important. Amen. So, like, okay, if you were to go back and give your younger self advice, I asked you this last time, but if you were to go back and give your younger self some advice, what would it be?
Ooh. Young Josh. I think I would say, that's a great question. I wish I remember what I said last time. Pace yourself, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I have no really regrets of everything the way it happened, even though none of it was easy, none of it was perfect. But
Yeah.
I guess just pace yourself, continue to believe in yourself. Oh, and I would say stay true to what you feel in your heart about who you want to be and what you want to say. A lot of people growing up, just starting out, was like, you should be more like him, you should be more like him, you should do songs like this artist, or you should dance like this artist. And I always was like so frustrated with my mom.
That person too. Like
Yeah, a little
the
bit.
Reference person. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I felt people trying to force me to be like the closest thing that they wanted me to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just tell my younger self, that sucks and it is what it is, and people are going to always do that. It's not going to stop, but just keep fighting for your voice, and that's going to make you special.
Yeah. No, I love that, because if you ask somebody and they say I'd do it differently, that's one thing, but you said I wouldn't change anything.
Nah.
And that's because that's the best answer you could ever give.
Yeah, bro. I'm grateful. I wouldn't change much of my past, and I haven't not had the perfect life at all. I've had quite the most challenging and a lot of traumatic moments, but I'm proud of the person that I've become, and it's because of the experiences that I've gone through. So I wouldn't change.
Oh man, I love that. All right, I could talk to you for hours, but
Same.
we do have a time crunch today.
Okay.
And
There's people on the other side saying,
but yeah, man, always love and respect. Appreciate you always for giving us time as well, and it's always a genuine time talking to you. And yeah, man, just appreciate you coming here even today and allowing us to do this again.
likewise, my bro. I love talking with you, man. And every time I'm in the six, hit me up. I'll find a way to make it happen, and we should just make this like a thing.
Absolutely. All right. That's another episode of The Sit Down. God bless. Drink your water. Eat your food. Breathe the air. Plant trees.
Amen.